Alright, I had a friend of mine asking me about jailbreaking, so I thought I'd make a quick video about it here. So here's my current iPhone 4S running iOS 5.11, and it's jailbroken. So go ahead and unlock it here. And I'm just going to go alphabetically through some of the tweaks I have. The first one I use is called Barrel. And so when I swipe between home screens, there's a different, obviously it looks different than the icons just kind of sliding to the left or to the right. And there's about 10 or 12 variations you can use on that one. I use something called blurry background for the notification center. So as you can see, the background just slightly, it's transparent, blurred, as opposed to just being the gray linen. I have something called fake operator. So as you can see, it says Apple instead of saying AT&T. Also, I have the date and time up here as well, or the date as well as just the time. I also use something called Infinifolder. So it lets me put more than the allotted 9 icons in a folder, which is really nice. So if you have a big utilities folder or games folder or whatever you have, you can put more than 9 icons in a folder, which is really nice. I also use something to use random flip, and that's what you're seeing right now with the icons just flipping around. It's just a visual effect, but I think it's pretty cool. So use something called No News is Good News, which hides the newsstand, so it's nowhere on here. So it just hides it from you, which is really nice. I also use something called SB Settings, which if I flick up here, it gives me quick access to turning on and off certain toggles. So airplane mode, Bluetooth, brightness, my location, Wi-Fi, all this kind of crap. There's also something called Zephyr, which is cool. It's like a little gesture-based controls you can do. So I can swipe up here with the bottom. It's the same thing as hitting the home button. It gets me to my most recently used apps here. But if you're in an app, it's cool too because you can slide up and just get rid of the app. So it's useful for people with a home button that's broken or people that just don't want to tap the home button. You can just kind of swipe up, which is kind of nice. So, or you can swipe up and hold, and it'll bring it to your recently used apps here. Another one that I use is, you probably noticed a little bit when I open apps, they have a different effect to them, same as when I close an app. Or even when I switch between apps. So if I double tap and switch, there's a whole bunch of different things I can do, which is really nice. So anyway, that's kind of the